Another nice day, but unfortunately all the ground's thawed out. So we're handballing all this all the way down to that boundary behind that goalpost. Happy days. I'm just on the last run down the field with these pails. Probably why I sound like Ian Beale, because I've got nothing left.
Good morning, flipping heck. As you can see, still bad here. We're having to
Don't let him tell you it's been here all morning.
do some clearance. Yeah, I've had to single-handedly do all this while these lot have been watching me. Isn't that right, Jacob?
Yeah, Mark, yeah.
No, I've just turned up. But lads have robbed as usual, you know. We're crying next week when delivery ain't been, so we've got a delivery coming tomorrow. They'll be first of all next week when it ain't been delivered. And there's no on for them, but this week's more or less a write-off. It's like, it's ice, which we're going to come clear, and then it snowed again last night. So it's like snow on top of ice, so we're just trying to make a clearance. We've got a delivery, hopefully come back down here tomorrow, but we're going to have to get us fork truck. Yeah, no, it's sloping there as well, that's the problem. I think we've got a little bit of grit sand in there, but all vans and fork truck have started, but we've got us little digger in there, but it's blocked in. So we're going to have to try and move this stuff if we can, and then get digger out and clear the rest of it. Fun and games, eh? That's all you need first week back after Christmas, innit? No work done at all. Morning. Fun and games here. Spent 2 days clearing a path, so delivery we could get, and then driver decides to drive straight over big mounds of ice. Panic over. We got it done. Funny, wasn't it, Cal?
Yeah.
I don't know why. We spent 2 days clearing this, as you know, look.
Made a road for it.
He decides to drive over big piles of snow there. It's like, you can see tracks that we've done, but yet I don't know what we're going to his head. But anyway, he's not a bad driver, him actually. He's, I think he was just having an off day. Yeah. I just went, look at what it does to the yard. It goes like this. That big holes. That. Anyway, we've got that loaded off. At least hopefully the lads can get on with that job next week. So we'll see you later. Good morning. Back to it at last. Sounds like we've got fork truck stuck here. Baggy in snow. Fork trucks don't work in snow. Don't think that's going to work. Most of the snow's gone, thank God. Although we have got a big pile still outside here, because everyone seems to like piling it up on yards near our yard for some bloody reason. But anyway, yeah, that'll take some melting, like Mount Everest. Lads went over, started the job over at Crofton Academy. We've done loads of bits over there over years. So they've gone to start that today. Carl and Jacob have gone to give them a hand. So we loaded up the trailer there yesterday with all their gear with the 4x4, and I'll show you. Loaded it up ready to go, driving this, my old car, and we realised it's got a massive oil leak. It's only just come back from garage after costing God knows what, so might take that back up today depending what time Carl gets back. Oh yeah, so get back to my tail. So we had 4x4 loaded up because they're sort of right back of a school at top of a field. So 4x4 would have been ideal with trailer, and obviously it had a leak so they can't go. So they've gone in pickups, so there might be a bit of fetch and carrying, so that's why Carl's gone with Jacob, just to get them going and give them a hand. I'm just going to ring Carl before I set off just to make sure. But yeah, that's I'm going in vans and Carl going to give him a hand. Leads me to my other thing, which is Justin has left the company actually, for whatever reason. It's a shame, you know. I'm not going to say much about it. It's, you know, it's up to him at the end of the day. It was a bit of a shock decision, or rash decision, should I say, on his part. But hey, you know, it's up to him. But all I will say is there's right and wrong ways of doing stuff, and I'm not so sure that was the right way. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. So basically, Carl's sort of going to step into his role anyway. So yeah, we're going to see how that goes. He's going to still try do some gates, but we're probably going to get them off Ed where we used to get them from for the time being anyway, foreseeable future. So yeah, we'll see how we get on with that one. You know, I think he's made a mistake, but there you go. It is what it is. You've got to let people get on with stuff, haven't you? You know, I'm all for people improving themselves, they're bettering themselves, whatever, but you know, I'm not so sure he's made the right move, but time will tell, won't it? You know, hopefully it proves me wrong. Hopefully some of the guys might get some footage, but that's probably what we will miss Justin for, getting footage. The lads aren't bothered about getting footage, they're just interested in getting on with the job, and rightly so, you know. So we'll have to see how it goes with the video front from now on. So I shall leave it at that for now. I've got out of my admin for now. I'm just going to go see a little job, not too far, and then hopefully I might have heard from Carl what's happening with the delivery. So I shall see you later.
Happy New Year, everyone. Back to reality today for Airedale fencing. Nice big palisade job just up this boundary line here. Full team out today to unload. You might notice a different voice. Justin's moved away, so good luck to you, Justin, up in Scotland. Hope all goes well, mate. As long as they're into soon army in a minute.
What kind of Justin?
I'm talking now. Getting grief for not being gifted at Gab like Justin. Just left this out here, there's a gate going in there a little bit later this week. All the way down there, productive day, nearly halfway.
Right, here we are. I've just made a right balls up of my first video, so I'm a bit ring rusty from New Year. We've got young whippersnapper with us today. Get your ivies on, young man. You have, there's one in van. So Carl's got a couple of previous videos to this. We're over at Crofton School in Wakefield. I've done quite a lot for these over the last few years. As you'll see from Carl's video, we're putting a green palisade in 1.8 round and notch. So yeah, it's took us a couple of days to post this. I think we've put 40 bays. So Baggy's just getting this gate set up here. We're chopping a gate in there, attaching rails on. We're going to get all this loaded out today, get a few pails on, set us up for a nice day tomorrow. So yeah, a couple of days posting this, so it's a 4-day turnaround. 110, 112 metre roughly. Nice look at frost on ground. Lovely January winter morning. So yeah, it's been steady, it's been a nice dig. Got all the stuff over here. It's been a bit of a carry front van over there, like, but we can't have it all his own way all the time. Yeah, it's going down there, returning at bush. They're having problems with this guy coming in field and flying his drone. So that's the reasoning to the putting the fence in. So yeah, I'm going to get moving about now because it's freezing. So we'll be back with you tomorrow, and you'll be able to see us progress.
Good morning, YouTube. Hope everyone's well. And crikey, snow's just about cleared up where we are. Flipping heck, I've never known it lasts so long. So yeah, I'm just, the lads are back over at Crofton Academy at Wakefield. Carl's been to pick the gate up for them, I believe, at quarters, and he's heading over there to take that to them. He's going to give them hand loading out because they can't really get vans in this weather near where they're working. I'm going over to Floor Gas in Leeds, and they've got a little, I think it's a gate repair. He sort of emailed me over Christmas, and obviously with weather, been struggling to sort of get over there. And I'm just going to nip over at Doncaster again. Can you believe it? Me and Carl went last week, got measurements, and didn't write the most important measurement down, the actual exact opening size that we need. We've sort of passed this on to our good friend Ed at who used to make our gates. He's going to sort this out for us because we're just sort of a bit busy with Carl, sort of doing 2 roles now. he's struggling to get in fabrication shop and make anything. So he's got a few others lined up that have been waiting weeks. So the steel got delivered yesterday, so he's got to whap a few little ones out. So we've passed the bigger ones on the head. So yeah, just over at Floor Gas, as I say, it's a bit awkward here getting any footage because they actually take your phone off you as you go in, because sparks or anything like that. Obviously it's a big massive gas place, so they take your phone off you in reception, so I can't even get my photos and stuff I need. But anyway, yeah, I've just done the site survey with the site guy. There's a gate up at the top that's an emergency gate for him. That's to be honest, it's not one of ours. It's an old Palisade gate, and then over years it's been added to and a push button thing put on it, and it's a complete mess. So I'm just going to quote him for a new sort of personnel emergency gate. We'll do it out of mesh so it's slightly lighter as well. So yeah, and then at the front we did some big Palisade gates a few years ago now, which have been fine, and for some reason they've moved in the ground. But I can tell what's happening. Whoever's opening up in the morning probably wins, just letting leaf go. It's banging against curb and it's literally moved the post a bit, so that'll be fun and games, because there's big tankers and everything, as you can see there. Big tankers and everything coming in here like every 5 minutes, so God knows how we'll dig that out and straighten it, but there you go. I'm just over at this job again where we've got to do the sliding gate. We're going to put a sliding gate there coming down here. We've got to dig this in and shutter it and concrete it, but there's plenty of room. We've cut it all back for us. Just as a record, just so we can video it, but basically it's hard to see from that inside of the curb there where this concrete pad's going to go to the inside of that curb is 7500 millimeters, so 7.5 meters. And then this measurement, because we're going to fence that off, but we're going to put a bar over here so it doesn't lean, is from the inside of this curb there to the outside of the pin curb is 1.8 meters, 1800 millimeters. So hopefully that should do. So I know you can't probably see me there in the sun, but nice to have a bit of sun for once there. So yeah, that's my visit done. I've run this fabricator just to make sure there's anything whilst I were here, and that's it. So I shall make my way back to the office yard now.
Another nice day, but unfortunately all the ground's thawed out, so we're handballing all this all the way down to that boundary behind that goalpost. Happy days. That's it, we're all loaded out. Carrying on from yesterday. This meat whistle isn't as useless as he looks. It's home to work we go. Well, it's Friday. I'm just on the last run down the field with these pails. Probably why I sound like Ian Beale.
I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
Because I've got nothing left. I think everyone can taste the Friday beers coming. Even got Superstar Jacob. First day in the fencing department. First week, sorry. We refer to him as the meat whistle.
I'm just on my way now to see a little job at East Biley Primary. I think they just want a gate and a bit of fencing onto an existing fence or something. So I thought I might as well go straight over, because I had another appointment at Hanson School actually, but he's cancelled me this morning till next week. He's going to let me know which day, either Monday or Friday. So I thought I might as well get this one slotted in at the same time instead. So yeah, I'm on my way there now. I'll see if I can get some footage, but I'm meeting the business manager woman there, so I might not be able to. Oh yeah, it's a bit nippy. So yeah, I'm just at this Biley school here. You can see it behind me. It's like an old-fashioned school, but she was just telling me it's a bit of a nightmare around here. They've got like a preservation society. It's a bit of a little protected moor behind it, so everybody around here is right sort of anal about what they can and can't have. They're wanting the right little section round back, which won't be a problem, but they're actually after a little bit on there on top of that wall, and it's like 3 metres high, so they've no chance of getting that, even though it's already got one there. You see it, it's already got one there, but they've no chance of getting that there, not without planning. So anyway, I'm going to measure up, and then I'll have to send them the quote and that, and I said they'll have to apply for planning and through planning portal and stuff, so I told them how to go on. So yeah, I'll leave them at that. But like I say, I'll measure this up now. I'm just going to measure this. Like I said, I've already got this chain link stuff. I don't know whether you can see that on camera, but then obviously kids are playing out here, and balls are over every 5 minutes, so they're just wanting it to go on there with the gate and stuff, so they can protect their kids. So yeah, I shall measure this up now and get back to office.
Right, here we have it. I think that looks really well, really pleased with that. First one back at here. Not a bad job to knock out. 4 days it took us. Well, a couple of half days. It's about 11 o'clock now, we're all finished. We've done a repair over there as well, so yeah, good team effort. Jacob there picking up permacone snap-offs off. Carl's doing a bit of spraying. There's a few chip rails here, like they get knocked in transportation, so Baggy's just checking them all down there. So yeah, really pleased with that one.
Alright, so that concludes a week or so here at Airedale. I've just got back now. I'm only going to sort of be in the office doing my admin, boring stuff that nobody really wants to see. Keep doing these car updates, don't I? So yeah, we've done well really. It's sort of more or less full week back. Last week with a bit of a write-off with the snow, as you'll probably see some of that in the footage. So yeah, not a bad start to get back. The lads have cracked that job off over at Crofton, which is good. I'm doing a couple of bits in the yard, and then like I said earlier, next week we're getting organised for a couple of jobs coming up. I've just got a couple of little quotes to do now and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll call it. If you like what we do, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to get an update, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.